All right, future Chad. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're having a good day when you're editing this. Past Chad forgot to look up the actual job, which is why I'm sitting here talking to you right now.
Welcome back to Trailing Off. I am Chad.
I'm Asher.
And today we're trailing off about...
Well, this is like a brand new thing we're going to try out.
yeah, there's only so many trailers that we could not talk about.
I mean, we're going to loosely call it, that's a job?
I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. So, like, I was talking to Asher sometime in the not-too-distant past about these different weird emails I get. So about a year ago, I was looking for a job, and I signed up for, like, every job board. And I didn't get any jobs from any of those. That's not a dig. It's just a fact. So there you go. So this is not... Okay. I'm not having companies email me and me turn down jobs and now I'm making fun of them on the internet.
No, that's exactly what we're doing.
That's
this is
not-
a
that is
literal job offer.
Disclosure.
And
That
he
is-
didn't even respond. He just wanted to make this
You
video
evil fool.
of
Okay,
operations.
I'm nipping this in the bud. I guess that's how you nip. I don't know.
Nip it in the butt.
Nip it in the bud. These are job sites that see an opening and they suggest I should apply. I'm not making fun of jobs I've turned down, but I still get emails all the time, and a couple of them were starting to get weird, like not even kind of related to anything I've ever done,
Just
at all. Maybe in a price range I looked up one time, not even sometimes in the same state.
gotcha.
So actually, so let's do that. So here's one right now from Glassdoor, which is a job website. The subject is, you look like a good fit for the job at Tinder.
This is a Tinder job?
Yeah.
Tinderoni.
It's, apply now. So the main one is social media manager at Tinder. What do you think this job is, Asher?
Well, that's the thing. The whole social media manager thing. This is like relatively new. Like it's probably been around for what, like
Maybe 10 years.
Yeah, maybe 10 years, and now it's like a pretty household name kind of a thing. And by the way, I'm not digging at anyone who does this, but
It's a hard job to do right because there's no one specific way to handle social media.
yeah, and
You gotta try and hope it works out a bunch of different ways.
yeah, and I'm sure it's like a lot of trial
like
and
a
error.
scientist, but not a scientist.
Not a scientist. Definitely not a
Definitely
scientist.
not a
You're
scientist.
probably just someone who's like in between jobs, and like this is.
No, it takes you have to have a degree in marketing to get this job.
Are you serious? No freaking
Every
way.
marketing company has a social media manager.
Yeah, because they all have them.
They
and
have
now
to do that. Yeah.
There has to be some amount of like assets and revenue that people are genuinely getting from having social
Tinder-
media managers.
So where do you think this job is?
A job for Tinder. I don't know, California, like Silicon Valley, outside of DC. You know, what are we? What is that?
Aiming kind of
Manhattan?
high. Yeah. No, New York City, and a decent little gig, $50,000 starting out. $50,000 to $102,000 is the range.
But if
So I guess if you were a good social media manager, and I don't know, the one at Bumble just isn't working out, you can go to Tinder.
and you can make about $100K, which adjusted for New York prices is what, like?
It's a nice 1 bedroom, no bath.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
In
adjust
the heart of the smelly district.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So anyhow, they sent you like a social media manager job for Tinder. Have you ever done social media management? Like,
Just for like BitHouse.
yeah. Oh, I have one job which involves some amount of.
You have a job that involves.
It's like a decent amount of not a decent amount. It's like a small.
Is there a lot of like which one you mostly focus on? Twitter, Facebook, what? If you could just focus on either one of those.
Well, you see, what I like to do is focus mainly on Facebook. That's where our client base really is right now. But I got to tell you, I just hate that part of my job. Trying to keep up with that part of that. Like
That part of the job for Facebook's mostly geared towards senior citizens.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, exactly.
And, racist. So.
social media managers are kind of like, but here's the thing. Here's another thing about being a social media manager. I think there's a spectrum, because I think there are people who have absolutely like been qualified and they work for really good jobs, really high paying jobs.
Usually
for big
like
companies.
younger people fresh out of college who have more like experience using different versions of social media, kind of homogenize all of their accounts into the one thing because they did it for, either an organization in college or themselves to get the job.
Yeah.
It's like you got to market yourself first.
For
in
sure.
This economy.
But I also think there's like a lot of smaller places, especially since we live in a smaller town. There's a lot of smaller places that just kind of hire someone that's just kind of not
yeah.
doing something.
Some people just like hire like their niece to like post on Facebook, and they give them. We can afford to give you like a $100 gift card every month. Or
something like that. So I
Yeah.
think there's a wide spectrum for that job right now.
All right, here's the next one. This comes from LinkedIn, old wonderful LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Something everyone
The
has to
Tinder
have.
for business. What did they offer you?
So LinkedIn, nothing at LinkedIn.
No.
So LinkedIn's weird because it's like social media, like Facebook. It even looks kind of like Facebook.
Yeah, but it's all about.
But it's all about
business
jobs and business
connections.
connections and stuff. And so there are postings, and you can put your resume up. So the subject of the email is RV sales associate at Camping World.
Camping World.
World.
I have their card.
Yeah, where are they located?
no, I
Where
don't.
do you think they're located, my friend?
What Camping World?
Yeah, Gulf Breeze.
Gulf Breeze.
Gulf
Okay,
Breeze.
so that's actually just
Oh,
across
so
the bay.
This is like so it's like a Bass Pro Shop for specifically RVs.
Gotcha.
So it's less of like I thought it was a campground. Like
No, it's
you
like
can camp there.
RV, like you're gonna sell an RV to some people, some folks, get them
Okay.
on that American dream, crossing the country in a nice big old hunk of metal that you can sleep in. That's it.
I felt safe in a big hunk of metal.
Yeah. Anyhow, why did you turn down this offer?
I didn't. I didn't follow up.
Look, I would work with LinkedIn.
It's
You wanna sponsor us?
if I didn't have a job right now,
Yeah,
I
that'd be,
might
probably would. Yeah.
probably.
It's only a Gulf Breeze, but that's a funny one. An RV sales associate. That's a
I
specific
gotta
kind of
work up
salesman.
to like sales rep
Yeah.
probably.
yeah.
But I mean, I got like both my parents are salespeople. I know how to like
Do
talk
pitches
sales
and
stuff and like.
What do you know
I've
about
sold-
RVs though?
Uh,
Do you know what a teardrop is?
yes.
Yeah, those are cute.
They're,
Those are really
that's more of
pricey
a
too.
trailer. You don't drive it.
Okay, he's ready. He's ready, LinkedIn. You see this?
I answered one question and expanded slightly.
I can verify he is so qualified for this job.
This is another glass door. Picture yourself at Berlin Ross. You know what they need at Berlin Ross?
Rosen.
Berlin Rosen.
Berlin Rosen.
You know what they need at Berlin Rosen?
What?
A social media
media
manager.
manager. Ah. Making about 40.
Last year, job offers were mostly call center representatives.
Oh, gotta get
Now
on
it's
that
social
phone.
media manager. If you were giving me the interview at Berlin Rosen, what kind of questions should I like be ready for?
I would be like, okay, so if we want to
Is
tweet
your
out,
eye okay, sir? Should I get something for it?
don't say that. Even if it's a little twitchy and irritated, and maybe I could use a wet cloth. Maybe that guy who's interviewing you could use one for his eye. But don't say that.
Uh-huh.
We won't hire you. He might ask you, like, if we're gonna tweet out the bumbles, do we hit the bells or the subscribes? It's a tough one.
Tweeting out bumbles, bells or subscribes.
Trick question. It's both.
So here's a job I actually kind of saved. I was looking at jobs, just out of boredom. Not looking. If anybody who employs me sees this, I'm not leaving. I saved one, and one is it's literally just called data entry work at home job.
Oh,
That's what it's called. I don't even know what the company is called.
there's
I don't
no
think
company name.
I don't believe the company is called data entry work at home job.
It could be.
But it was under work at. I'm like I have like a few jobs, and a lot of it I work at home, and I have flexible hours, and I could always like use, a little bit extra money.
Yeah. So what? Just interested.
Work from
seeing
home,
what it
full
is.
part time.
Full or part time.
Are you ready to become one of the 3.3 million people in the U.S. who work from home and help fill the increasing demand for dependable telecommuting workers? Like, guys, do you ever write an run-on sentence that just goes on too long?
So
A little bit?
how do you know if these aren't like scams?
They totally could be scams.
Okay.
I've when I was unemployed a year ago, I only had 2 job interviews same day, and I eventually figured out they were scams. Like
Yeah.
they were real jobs, not just like ones that paid. If you ever pro tip, you ever walk into a job interview and after 5 minutes you walk out and you're still wondering what the job is? Scam.
Scam.
And they're like, well, there's no office space. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, who are your clients? And they go, AT&T and what's the other one?
Cox? What kind
Maybe.
of job was
They're
this?
like, oh, mostly AT&T. And I'm like, they're the people who hang out at Walmart and try and get you to sign up for AT&T
Oh,
Uverse as
yeah.
you walk by.
And they try to just get like some kind of
Those people totally work on commission. They don't pay them.
Yeah,
It's kind of tricky when they don't tell you exactly what the job's
that's
for.
lame sauce.
Yeah, come on, guys.
That's lame sauce.
And
Yeah, plus also jobs that won't tell you how much they pay you. That's
Yeah.
that's almost always a red flag.
yeah,
Sorry,
anything
boys.
only commission.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find one that's not social media manager.
You're not helping out, internet.
Yeah, come on.
We did a few. We could just end by saying, well, picture yourself a social media manager. Panasonic needs one too, guys.
So thanks for checking out Trailing Off. If you guys have any like sort of weird job offers or job postings you see, or if you guys have odd jobs you want to talk about and tell us about, let us know. Let us know about different things we want to trail off to. We don't just want to do trailers anymore.
Yeah,
we kind of just trail off about anything.
Yeah,
really,
we're just trailing off.
as you can tell.
We're just trailing off.
But for BitHouse, I'm Chad.
I'm Asher.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you the next time.
But if we don't see you,
we're probably dead.
Yeah.